there's a massive effort underway in Altadena to prevent trees from being turned into mulch.
The owner of a Boyle Heights sawmill and lumberyard says trees that burned in the LA fires still have a purpose.
And KCAL's Alysa Martinez shows us what's behind the community wood bank program.
Susan Lee Streets lost her home of 16 years in the Eaton Fire.
It was just so sudden and unexpected.
As she begins to rebuild, Streets is hoping some of what's left of this Italian stone pine that fell onto her property can be saved.
I just cried a fresh round of tears when I saw that majestic tree that has been here who knows how long, that had died. And the thought of that going into like mulch and into the landfill just was so painful.
Streets and her husband Adam turned to Jeff Perry for help. Perry is the founder of Angel City Lumber, a sawmill and lumber yard that sources fallen trees in LA, then turns them into lumber and products for LA residents only.
Our whole purpose is to reconnect Angelinos to trees and to reconnect people to nature.
In the aftermath of the fire, Perry is creating a milling operation in Altadena, or what he calls a community wood bank, where Altadena residents can get lumber salvaged from those fallen trees to use during the rebuilding process.
Altadena is a community that is all heart and character. Our whole reason for wanting to make lumber from these trees so that they get utilized back into the homes that are being built there is to carry on that character, is to carry on that spirit.
The Army Corps of Engineers is letting Perry store his lumber at the Altadena golf course while they're using it as a debris staging area. Perry's own lumber yard is full, and Perry says he needs to move quickly to save as many trees as possible, but he's running out of time and space.
For us to do our job in milling, we need another couple of years. We are looking for an Altadena location, 2 to 5 acres, to be able to sawmill and store logs at this location.
These two parts are for sure being saved.
Streets tree is marked where Perry's contractors will cut. Then those parts will be hauled away, processed into lumber, and saved until she's ready to turn the tree into something new.
When you look at these beautiful trees that can provide flooring, beautiful tables or benches or whatever it may be, I think it would be such a lovely way to kind of keep a bit of what we lost.
In Altadena, Alysa Martinez, KCAL News.
And if you'd like more information about the Community Wood Bank Program, or Wood Bank Program, you can head to kcalnews.com and click on Seen on TV.